getting into the solo queue game of the night. This is the 7 o'clock game, actually 8 o'clock game, coming in for solo queue Hawaii. We're making up random tournament names here for you guys. Hope you guys are excited. And on the blue side, we have Team Blue. On the red side, we have Team Red. Shocking, I know. And I mean, everybody has pretty much standard builds. I mean, we do see a sweeper trinket though on the side of Maokai, and that's gonna be interesting because that's clutch for him to clear out a ward, and if he does, that lane is very, very, very cautious. They have to be very careful about that one.
Yeah, definitely an interesting matchup here. I like the pick up there from Maokai. We know from history that blue team does have a slightly higher win rate over the red team, but we can see an upset here as we do get farther into this game. There aren't any of those scanning trinkets over on the red team, so they won't be able to deward anything, which means that Kha'Zix will really be hoping to level up early, get that evolution, and then look to either go for a dragon or participate in some minor scruffles in lane. I don't know that he'll necessarily gank very early, whereas Maokai has that ability very early on, as well as the ability to deward one of those side lanes.
And I'm excited to see a Shyvana waiting that tough brush, while on the blue side we have Apexi and Panchi in there. So if Jinx or Thresh try to take that quick route, they could be in trouble, and it looks like they will be actually.
Ooh, Mike HCT.
And Mike HCT is gonna get that double proc. He's pretty low. Intuition is taking a lot of damage. He's gonna be that front line for them, and I do believe that the Apexi and Panchi just want that trade out in that bottom. That level 1 is really important for them.
Right, that was definitely a really big play. Now Mike HCT has to be really careful about how he plays this lane, especially having no escapes other than that flash. And a gank from Maokai early could really devastate this.
Yeah, and you do see he is starting his red now. So if that roam comes to the bottom, they are pushed pretty far though. So that is one thing that is a little bit in their favor. And ouch, what a tower shot in that middle.
Ooh, definitely aggressive play there in the mid lane. Just really looking to try and shut down Nidalee early on, where Nidalee can't really do a lot to defend herself except try and stay back.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's a really smart play that's coming out from you. So if you shove that Nidalee under tower, she's going to have a hard time farming. Doesn't have necessarily the nicest way play, but Mike H is going to be in trouble. The Ignite is going to drop. Barrier will not be enough. That's first blood for Apex. And the dash in with the double proc. Panchi getting that second one, so that is 2 kills in the bottom at 3 minutes already. They don't get the full 400 gold because it isn't 4 minutes yet, but that is important for them to get that lane snow. But
yeah,
that top is waiting with double buffs.
Ooh, I'm excited to see what Ackerman can do up here. A really solid start from the blue team. Ackerman's going to try and change that, though, as he just waits here. It looks like Fui might be just a little bit too smart for this, though. He's playing back rather safe.
Yeah, Enjoy is going very aggressive at this moment. And that's another crit. I mean, I think I've seen 2 crits already come out for Fui, and that's already put out.
Yeah, that's Tryndamere.
He's gonna start it off, but there is Maokai here joining the group. This is 2 under tower, and Ackerman could be in trouble. He will get the flash down. He does. The red buff comes out. Fui comes in. He's gonna give him 1 smack on the head, and that is gonna be a 10 bug and double buffs to that top laner.
Yeah, that last hit was even a crit just to add some insult to injury there. That's why you play a Tryndamere early on and get ahead. Oh, shocking Ted with a really good pickup there with the spear, really going to sway this lane in his favor.
Oh, there's a dash in with the root, forcing that flash out of Enjoy. He will get out of there, but that does mean that Enjoy is going to be vulnerable for about 4.5 minutes.
Yeah, that flash is really critical. Enjoy will eventually get the Dragon's Descent.
Lands at the bottom of the play, comes out, Zap misses. Intuition now in trouble though, because I mean this is a Lulu who's putting out some good damage. The flash comes in, forces the flash out of Fresh. Oh, Apex, he's trying to look for something, and will not get that. Takes a few tower shots, and a lot of damage from Mike HCT. But Thresh will get out of there. So Intuition is gonna base back here. He doesn't have any gold. Actually, he won't base. He doesn't have any gold items, so he's still pretty much on the poor side, at least coming out from support.
Right, I think that's a good reason why he didn't go back there, is because he realized he couldn't really gain anything. He has some good health regeneration coming in here from his biscuits and from his Doran's shield. A really common startup on bottom lanes now. Enjoy really low health on the top lane, but the jungler Ackerman is coming in.
Oh yeah, Ackerman is coming in from behind, and he is not level 6 yet. So that's a 1-1 trade, and the double buffs go back into the jungle for Ackerman. Panchi gets booted by the Flame Chompers. And, ooh, the Polymorph into the Snowman, and we'll get a slow onto him. But, I mean, they're just doing a lot of damage to each other with nothing but the Death Sentence lands. Will they go in on this one? I don't think they want to follow up. I mean, Lulu is in quite a bit of trouble. Intuition and Jinx as well. Just a lot of trading, and that is going to force that bottom side red team back.
Yeah, they have to be really careful of Panchi right here. He's in a really strong position right now. Really good spot of the game. Has some nice sustain in lane as well. And Lucian early on can burst you down a lot quicker than you'd expect, which is why our red team did back off of that one.
Yeah, this is important actually for Lucian to keep that lead, because when you scale later into the game, at least, Jinx does scale quite a bit better than Lucian. So to keep him keep him half your CS. I mean,
ooh, Ultram in the mid lane.
A really good job.
Oh, almost gets caught out there, but Raiden is there for the defense. Now Raiden could be looking to actually make something of this one. Ah, but nothing. Making a liar out of me, you guys are.
Getting nothing out of that one. And this is pretty interesting because Ackerman going to the top, but a really great ward from Fui is going to thwart anything that Ackerman is trying to do.
Yeah, I really like these defensive plays coming up from our blue team, really preventing many kills except for just the one that was gained in the Fui. Really aggressive turret dive. Now Raiden 7's up top.
Yeah, and now Enjoy could be in trouble. He does not have his flash up yet. He does have to use Dragon's Ascent. Will he be able to catch the chase here? Fui spinning in, but that burnout is doing quite a bit of damage, and I don't think they want to continue that chase anymore.
Right, that Dragon's Ascent is such a good.
The Zapple follow up as well, but Intuition isn't going in, and it's interesting because every time that Death Sentences land, he has not gone in yet. He went in once, tried to flay onto Panchi, but he did dash out, and though they're stuck behind the Chompers.
Ooh, really good snares there. Now they might look to go aggressive.
Now they might try to pursue on here, and that's the Death Sentence. That's the flay comes in. Apex is going to get the polymorph. That's supposed to be Intuition to pick up a kill, but now he could be in trouble with the double prop. Will Panchi get another one? No, because that is going to be kill with like HCT. So now this is turned around 2 kills on the side of purple, and that was really important because that means that was a wagon wave, and they get to push this.
Please never give me a camera job because I am just going to dodge away from every kill. But such a solid play there from Thresh and Jinx alike, able to net that 2 for 0. And losing lane, now Jinx will be able to make up some of that CS that she'd fallen behind. She'd fallen behind almost 25 there, and now is going to make a lot of that back up.
And oh, the Ignite gets dropped into Joy. That means Fui's going in. He had 2 crits already. He's doing quite a bit of smacks. There will be the Undying Rage popping pretty soon, but Enjoy does have that burnout.
Oh.
Is it going to be enough? He will.
Oh.
Ackerman's lead.
Oh, Enjoy barely survives that one. Ackerman is his saving grace here in this top lane. Turning it around, getting another kill for the jungler, and really keeping Fui from snowballing this top lane.
Yeah, that was a really what looked like a pretty easy play for Trippy. You knew he was going to pop his ult as that tower is going to take it down. But that burnout gave enough time for Kha'Zix to come out of the jungle and save Enjoy by the scales on his skin.
Yeah, definitely a close call there. Now, Ultram could be in the rough position. Ackerman moves in.
Pitfall is up. Now, Raiden is joining the scoop while getting the flash out. And has Ultram, it could be in trouble, so he is going to back off. Shocking Ted is gone back to health. And, I mean, everyone's pretty low in that, or at least Ackerman's low in the middle of it. In fact, the red buff does look like it is up. I wonder if he's going to be giving that move to Nineveh. Yeah, it looks like it is being called over.
Yeah, Shocking Ted needs this. Yeah, if you look at where he is now, he is completely out of mana, and he needs that if he wants to stay in this lane, even after going back to base. Now he's going to look for a potential roam to the bottom lane. Raiden 7 is near, but they don't have any knowledge of this impending Nidalee roam.
Maokai is here as well, and could be coming from behind. They do slide in. The Spirit Club, the boxing drop. They're going to be rooted right onto the barrier as he gets out. And the 3-man play was really nice, but Intuition could be a little bit in overset. No, that's the double buffs going on over. But Thresh falls down in the process. That is the buff proc being hit. But the Glitter Lance lands. The flash to get away from that spear. And that is a 1-for-1 trade on both sides.
Yeah, so close there. Altram wants to come in and see what he can't pick up. Mike ACT is staying in a little bit too far.
I mean,
Oh.
was joining that bottom and a really great flame choppers stop any pursuit though.
Yeah, Shocking Ted with a really good Nidalee mobility in the bush. Now Ackerman is down here.
Yeah, and he's gonna be joining. He does have that red buff. He gets the hit, the slow, the flash, the zap. That lands no spear though. Mike HCC taking a bit of that culling. Can Ackerman get the cooldown? Will it be up in time? Oh, and I think they're under the safety of that turret, so no pursuit there. But in the top three, and Enjoy really leaning on each other. But the root here in that, and there is the last breath. He does jump up, barely get out of there. The dark passage is dropped, but he will escape thanks to intuition. I mean, this is so much action happening in this bot lane.
For 0 kills. Action all across the map, going for 2 minutes straight, and not a single kill of it, except for the 1-for-1 trade at the beginning. But I hardly count that; it was so long ago.
Yeah, and the double buffs on Jinx already is less than half. I mean, that's been a pretty extended fight. I mean, if you call that a team fight at all.
Yeah, definitely just a smattering of opponents. What it's going to mean, though, is Red Team eventually getting the damage on this turret to take it out. First turret of the game, bringing themselves into actually an split even gold here. 16,500 for each team, 5 and 5 for kills. And Blue Team really has to try and turn this around with some global objectives of their own. Or else that opening in the bottom lane is really going to create a better dragon environment here for the Red Team.
This is a absolute mirror match in the gold in kills. Dragon is still up now. And, I mean, the top lane is going really in the favor of Trinidad. Ooh, Death Sentence doesn't land. And, I mean, they're quite low, though. I don't think Jinx wants to be able to follow up, especially because they have no vision of what could be coming out of that jungle.
Panshi's continued running in, but eventually decided to back off. Mike HTT might want to turn around to see what he can find, but misses the zap.
I think he just wants to use all of his double buffs that he can before base.
Right, and now that they're up, I expect him to go back soon. I'm not sure he believes he can find the kill here, but they're definitely going to go close.
Yeah, this is not good because the culling is coming out. That's doing a lot of damage to both sides. He dashes in. That is going to be the piercing. Like, isn't it?
Oh.
Animation of the box actually is what slowed down Thresh.
Oh.
Kill over the bench. Had he not stopped there, he would have gotten out. He did have
Ackerman gets caught in a 1v3.
Ackerman could jump. That's a spear to the face. And then couple pounds. Undying Rage will be enough to free alive. That is Ackerman now. The spear gets caught by the wind wall. Barrier comes out. Drags the sand. They're trying to pick up Trinidad, but he spins out. Gets away from that one. And this could be a turnaround, though. I mean, everybody is so low, and the top and middle and jungle on the side of blue. But Raiden and Ultra are trying to see if they can get out. The flash is used. Free is going to and they're going to turn this around. This has been falling. Victoria is now so keep this flash over. That's a double kill for Raiden 7.
Wow, that was such a solid turnaround there. Bits too far of an extension there from the purple side is going to cost them 2 deaths. Now 10 for 5 in kills and a 3,500 gold lead. That's astonishingly different from what we just saw a minute and a half ago.
Yeah, that turnaround is pretty much all.
Oh, Raiden 7.
And a great one for Raiden, and that gives him a killing spree actually. So, I mean, those 2 kills in the bottom, and then 3 in the jungle. And now 1 more in that middle. I mean, this gold lead has gone up almost 4,000 in the last minute and a half.
Right, that's an impressive turnaround from this blue team to really just get themselves into the game, force themselves in a good position after losing that first turret. And I didn't mention this before the game, but Raiden 7 is from my home state of Utah. I have live casted him before, and there's a bit of that, home turf pride when you see someone doing so well. 3-1-3, making a lot of these plays possible, and goes to show that there's some talent out of, the Great Salt Lake.
I mean, you can't be salty about, your hometown doing well. Nonetheless, the Ignite is getting dropped, and that means Fui will take his turn to leave. And I just want the tower to pump a bit that he does get that heal, and he's getting his going. But Yasuo is seen at that bottom. I mean, heading towards that top, not that.
Right, yeah, so he realizes that the dragon is up and it is contestable and he wants to make it there in time.
And that means Dragon is going. Yasuo is pushing. I don't know if he wants to put, but Enjoy could be in trouble now. He does have Dragon's Descent not ready, so that is Fui picking up a kill. And while they're going to be contesting in the Dragon area, that means Fui gets to put out damage, free damage on the turn. He gets wild, bro. That is intuition down. Fox is being hit up by everybody, but that does mean that now a great people and they're capitalizing on the killing comes out and a great but now the dash in and Alchum actually gets out of there and a double kill over the Lucian. Can he pick up the triple kill? He does have red buff. The speed up will not be there. No spirit to land, but that does mean Dragon go to the blue side and they're gonna increase their.
Right, this is huge here for the blue team. 6,000 gold up here with the dragon. They have a 10 kill advantage. Panchi takes a good amount of damage from that javelin, but Shocking Ted definitely has to be careful. Ultram is such a good answer here to this Nidalee with the wind wall to be able to block those key javelins at the beginning of the fight. We saw it right there, and they were immediately able to turn that into quite a few pickups there. I mean, this lead is enormous for blue, and it's going to be what feels like insurmountable for red team. Of course, there's always opportunity for comebacks, but they're just looking at this going, what do we do? What lane do we push? What objective do we contest? Because it's looking rough right now.
Yeah, and with Trinity being so big right now, really just pressing down on Shyvana. We haven't seen the Shyvana that we know to just bring out the pressure and constantly pulling people away and resources to her lane. Trindamir's been doing that, and he's going to be going on to Mike Deck right here. He got the Flame Chopper comes out, Ignite is there, and that's going to give him the kill actually. So that is the 80 carry down, and you can see Shyvana was trying to farm and wasn't able to help Mike HCT at all.
Yeah, and Joy just stood there like, sorry man, you're on your own, you got caught. Now Shocking Ted could be in the rough spot.
Comes out, but he's going to right in the tower, and that is the last breath. Under the tier 2 tower, he's gonna dash onto the inhibitor turret as well. The heal comes out, and the wild up, but not there to pick up the kill for Thresh. It did save him for a bit. Ackerman is gonna just ult on out to be safe, and that is Yasuo down, getting a little greedy there. A nice spear to the back of Maokai.
Have you ever played Super Smash Bros?
I have.
And you know how when you barely like grab onto the edge of the map, like the audience goes, oh! Like they all go, we need that. We need that in game.
That is what happened for Nidalee right there. It was a really great heal. I mean, she came out of her form, healed herself up, got out of there barely, and I mean, just overall, the team synergy with the Dark Passage and everyone back is really what allowed Sewell to get there.
Oh!
Now the coming as well. Shocking Ted could get out, but barely. Just getting out of there, but that doesn't mean they're coming down. Word is dropped in there. Apex is not gonna get hooked actually. That's the plan. He's gonna follow back. It's gonna he picks that up. It's gonna lead back out of there, and that is a just gonna type in.
Yeah, that is how you play the flying bug there.
That was a really impressive play. And you see he now does pick up a brutalizer. And so he'll be doing a lot of the damage that as a front card. Jinx has yet to complete. It looks like she's going for the edge. Get the crits for the rockets when they get into that team fight. And literally went for Athene's Unholy Grail. So that's an interesting pickup on it. Earlier.
Yeah, definitely. I think just going for those.
Annihilated. That's a few crits from actually. I mean, he put out it's already half HP, along with the slow. And we thought Act was going to be huge doing damage, but I mean, that just goes to show how it.
Right, Fui is so powerful right now. And now they're looking to move towards this middle lane here. The blue team all grouping up around here. Intuition and Shocking Ted trying to defend, but I don't think they quite do it. Fui does take a turn in the top lane, but now they might look for the turn here. The Javelin comes across, finds Apexi.
But they're way too worried about Trin stopping. They don't know the power that he has. He still has his Undying Rage ready to go.
Right, he's just going to stay up here top. He wants to keep Ackerman up here because he knows he can duel him, like we spoke about even before the game started.
I mean, it's a really smart play from Tryndamere. That's really what they do time. And he's going to go in, actually, right here. To Mega Death after misses. But in the middle, he's going to take that turn. Wow, that nice wild throw to Misu as he goes in, and that allows for the last breath. That's going to be the inhibitor tower in the middle, and a surrender from the purple team. So a great play coming out from both of the blue team.
Right, that was definitely conclusive once they got those 5 kills. We saw it was dead even at 5-5, and then they suddenly went 10-5, and then 15-5, and not losing anyone, picking up kill after kill, objective after objective, eventually pushing in a really solid team composition. Even with the abundance of AD they had, they were able to just bring it through before the armor and health stacking could start.
So congratulations to Team Blue on taking this solo queue 8 o'clock game. And we will see them whenever we see them. But guys, thank you so much for watching. My name is Yellowpaco. Along with me, Disciple. You can check us out. I believe it's LOL Disciple on Twitter. So twitter.com/LOL Disciple. Anywhere else they can find you, man?
Yeah, you can find me over on YouTube at youtube.com/DiscipleLovesYou. It's spelled wrong. It's easier to find me at Twitch. Twitch.tv/DiscipleGames. That's where I'm streaming live right now alongside my co-caster.
Yeah, and you can find me at youtube.com/Yellowpaco, twitter.com/Yellowpaco, in a hut in Hawaii, cooking some chicken. And we will be back whenever we're back. Stay tuned. Follow us, guys, and thank you so much for watching. All right.
All right, guys. So I think Paco might have wanted to continue that conversation, but I'm still streaming. And so I'm just going to go ahead and do my outro and everything. Thank you all for watching. I'm Christopher Disciple Allen. This has been Disciple's Quest to become the very best shoutcaster ever. I had a lot of fun today. I was just working on, meshing with my co-caster. The first game definitely had its issues. The second game went a lot better. Skype was cutting out a lot. I'm not sure if that came up on the stream or if it was just here in my ears. But we will work on that. There's a chance we will be casting some more in the future. I had a lot of fun, and I will say a good night to you all.